Hello Scorpio, Ashley here. We're going to do your reading for the week of January 17th, but we're going to look at last week and next week just to kind of get an idea of what's surrounding you at this time. I'm liking this. I like it. Alright, we're going to pull some tarot, of course, and then we're going to clarify. Try to get as many details as possible. Now, as I'm channeling through what I'm seeing and what I'm feeling, not everything will fit your story. If it does, great, but I'm trying to get as many messages out as possible so that it can be of assistance to whoever needs to hear it. So if you feel like this is not your reading at all, go ahead and check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And thanks for being here. Remember to hit that like and be sure to subscribe. It helps the channel. So we just had Justice and the King of Wands pop out. So I'm going to shuffle those back in and see if they come back out in your reading. But let's have a look. At the end of this video, I'm going to link the Venus retrograde love bonus in case you haven't seen it and you're interested. That'll pop up at the end of this video. So we have the Ten of Swords, the King of Cups. So there's your energy, Scorpio. And the Ten of Wands. The Moon, the Ace of Wands, oh my, and the Nine of Cups. I'm instantly hearing like, you know that saying, rejection is protection and redirection, or like this feeling of, it's like you're gonna figure out that this ending that happened here was a blessing in disguise. The Hanged Man. We've got strong water here. The Seven of Wands. And the Queen of Wands. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Four of Cups. Six of Wands, Four of Pentacles. Got some sirens going on around here today. Sounds like he's coming right up my street. Okay, sorry. So okay, we've got this King of Wands here. I feel like this was a past person, a fire energy. King of Wands for me is Sagittarius, but it doesn't have to be. This could be a Leo or an Aries. But I feel like there was a separation here. And I feel like what you've been doing in the meantime is really working on your security, your independence, your ability to take care of yourself, your household, your self-care, self-love, right? Build that bank account. And I think you've got this, it's kind of interesting because even as there's some difficult cards here, I do feel like there's this victory energy that you don't see coming. It's like this optimism almost, or it's like, or rather it's, I don't feel like you're optimistic necessarily. It's more like, it's almost like the tarot is telling you to be optimistic because there's a surprise coming that you don't know about yet. Oh, so we'll see what that is. Okay, last week, Armadillo Spirit, set healthy boundaries. So of course this armadillo is covered in hard scales that protect it. So there's clearly been some boundaries set here. Ten of Swords, the Moon, and the Hanged Man. You know, I'm instantly noticing the number 3 on that Armadillo Spirit, and I'm wondering if there's not suspected third party situation going on here. And even if that evidence hasn't come through to you, I feel like intuitively that's what's showing up. It's like you know that you have to set a hard boundary because of somebody trying to put you into a third party situation. There has been a betrayal kind of ending here with the 10 of Swords. So I feel like you might have even ghosted this person. Or like if you didn't ghost them, you ended it and you have not offered up any explanation as to your position. It's like you're not even defending it. Not that you have to. It's just like this. It's like you've just gone quiet on this person. So let's see. Let's see what we get here. We have Cancer, Pisces, and some air showing up. So again, strong water coming through here for you. With the 10 of Swords, yeah. This could have been a long-term commitment here. And I do feel like this ending was perhaps either in a karmic relationship with that Wheel of Fortune, or it's just simply been divinely orchestrated. That's happening on purpose, and I feel like it's related to this surprise that you don't see coming. With the Moon, we have the Queen of Pentacles, and the 10 of Swords. So again, I'm wondering if you were in this long-term commitment with this person and they were pulling some shady ish. I feel like you came through as the caretaker in this dynamic. You might have had a family with this person. You might be a mother or someone that provided resources. It's kind of funny because on this moon, you can see there's 3 pillars here in the water. So again, with that kind of like third party energy, perhaps, that was hidden. I do feel like you suspected it though. With the Hanged Man, we have the 5 of Pentacles and the Strength card. So you might have rejected a Leo here, but I also feel like it's almost like you were done waiting to get the whole truth here. It's like you had a nagging suspicion about something that was hidden from you. This is like, even if it's not a third party, like for some of you I feel like it was, for others it's just like this hazy kind of energy here. And instead of like waiting around hoping to gain clarity, it was like, I'm just done, because it was clear that this person was just not gonna come forward with it, or you couldn't ignore your intuition anymore. It was like it just wouldn't stop. Yeah, it's like you had to sacrifice this. And I feel like you were self-sacrificing for a long time in this dynamic. And so you had to like put your foot down. You had to set a boundary here. With this Queen of Pentacles, I also feel like I mean, Scorpio, being a Scorpio, I already feel like Scorpios are pretty well no bullshit. Excuse my language. But that Capricorn kind of breadwinner, nurturing, resourceful energy that's showing up here. Like, I don't feel like you have an energy where you typically tolerate anything but your worth, your truth, and it's like, I think for this person, for maybe a period of time, you tried to get the truth. Like, you knew something was off. But, like, after a while, you're like, I'm not dealing with this. Like, I'm better than this. I don't need this. Because there was clear, I mean, Ten of Swords twice, there's betrayal that's gone on here of some kind. Whether it was harsh words or something. There was a lack of integrity here. So I think you ended things, and I think that you set a boundary with this person. Now, in the present moment, so the week of the 17th, we have I remember. It says soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. So here's where I feel like this energy of perhaps a surprise showing up kind of starts this week, because I think because you took control here, and I do feel like you were being guided intuitively and by the universe to do this. Because you did that, you've now stepped into being able to enact your destiny rather than just being in a fated situation. So like fate is orchestrated by the universe, right? It's part of your plan, but it feels like fate. It feels like outside of your control, because when it's fate, it's almost like it happens to you, right? Whereas when you step into your power, you now control your destiny. So fated events might happen, but you have this more magician-like quality of working with things to turn them in your favor. It's like you still learn the lessons, but it doesn't have to be like this, trauma, right? I hope that makes sense. King of Cups, Ace of Wands, Seven of Wands. There's some powerful new beginning here, and I feel like it's because you've I almost wanted to say hardened your heart. I don't think that that's what you've done. I think you've it's like you've strengthened your spine here, and you're standing in your power with this Seven of Wands. So let's see what we get. With the King of Cups, we have the Chariot. Yeah, took control. Nine of Swords. I feel like whoever you're dealing with here is feeling that Nine of Swords. I don't feel like it's you. You might have felt that way in the past until you did it, right? Now, some of you might be having a hard time sleeping because things are so wide open at this point, like you don't know what's coming. Let me get another one on that Nine of Swords, but I really don't feel like that's your energy. Yeah. It's their energy. They don't like this. They don't like this new powerful Scorpio because you took your power back. And we had that King of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. So when you set that boundary, took your power back and left this behind, they're freaking out. They might think that you've moved on to someone else even. We have Cancer. And again, that fire energy showing up here. Now with the Queen of Wands showing up in the future, I do feel like this was a counterpart. This was a strong soulmate connection. But they might feel like you've stumbled into a new passionate connection. Let's see. Ace of Wands, we have the Three of Swords. And the Empress. Maybe they're worried that you know about a third party. Maybe you've even said, I think you're cheating. But I also feel like even though this has been painful for you, you're stepping into your power. You have, like, the water signs are bossing up this week. It's pretty awesome. This Empress, you're in your divine feminine. And again, like I said with Cancer, if you have Cancer placements, I would watch that as well, because it's a very similar energy and they're showing up here pretty strongly. But it's this energy of you stepping into not only your feminine, but your masculine too. Like you're the whole thing. Because you're also willing to stand up and defend your position. The Seven of Wands, we have the Two of Wands. And the Ace of Cups. Somebody's coming in here. Yeah. There's competition now for this other person. So if they were, a little bit of karma coming in here, because if they were in fact in a third party situation, the tables have turned, my friend. And I do feel like there's new showing up here for you. We got the Two of Wands here. You have a choice. Old versus the new, Ace of Cups and Ace of Wands. It could be a Taurus, Libra showing up here. Could be a Cancer. But it's scaring the pants off of this past person. Juicy. We're going to clarify this last row, and then we'll see if I can't get any info on who this new person is. Again, I just saw Libra. I saw the Justice card and now the Lovers. So it could be a Libra. I like it. I like it. We have the Owl in the future position. So listen to the messages of the angels, and I feel like you've been doing that. And I feel like there's yet more to come here. There's more downloads, there's more dream time activity. You might be seeing owls, or that's shown up as a strong sort of totem for you. But there's this strong intuitive aspect to this as well, with that moon showing up. And again, somebody else had this. Maybe it was Aquarius, one of the fire signs. But the owl sees the best at night. I actually had this type of owl sitting in the oak tree in my backyard, and it would show up at night and call to its mate. And it was the biggest owl I'd ever seen. But you could see how during the day, right before it got dark out, they would stay in the tree, and I always saw this hawk harassing the owl. And it's like they knew that as the sun went down, that role would switch, that the owl would be in strength because he can see best in the night, while the hawk can't see well at night. And so it's like something about this dynamic has served you because there was shadow involved here. You had the upper hand the whole time because you can see better in the darkness. So I hope that makes sense. I don't know where that's coming from, but clearly somebody needed to hear. 10 of Wands, 9 of Cups, Queen of Wands. So again, it's like this energy I was getting here about this ending up being a blessing in disguise. Let's see what that's about. I mean, we have a Queen of Wands here, and I really love the Queen of Wands energy, and we have the King of Wands here, right? So I do feel like I said, this was a strong soulmate counterpart. However, sometimes the Queen of Wands shows up as a third-party person, right? It's, again, for some of you, it's very clear that this King of Wands chased his wand, if you get what I'm saying. With the Ten of Wands, we have the Lovers. And the Ten of Wands. So this has been a difficult situation. I feel like, too, what I want to say with this is that it somehow helped you. It served a purpose for you in that because it was so trying and so difficult, it really forced a growth in your own intuition, in your own spiritual connection here. I feel like this person helped you to wake up. Or wake up further. Like, I feel like there was a big shift. So even if you were on this, ascension journey already, this person came in and blew it wide open because of the deceit that they brought to the table. It was very painful. And it kind of forced your heart to expand here. With the Nine of Cups, we have the Knight of Swords. So I feel like there's some information coming in here, perhaps about, see, there's two people. So again, this changing of the tables. There's a fire sign coming at you, and there's someone else showing up here, Scorpio, with the Queen of Wands. We have the Eight of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. Huh. What is that? You're desired big time here. But I also feel like there's somebody here is trying to apologize and say they want to work with you. But you're still standing strong. We have the Seven of Wands here twice. So I feel like you are going to have someone else show up here. And then I feel like the tables have turned. Because I feel like this past person is going to come in and want to apologize or want to work with you. And I feel like you're going to be like, yeah, now it's my turn to have some fun. Ooh. So I want to know, who's this Knight of Swords coming in? This other person. Who's that? Let's see if we can get... In fact, I think I'm going to pull from here. So, yeah, there's something coming and you don't see. Who's this new love interest? They're bringing in a cup. They're bringing in a wand. Who's the new love? Can we get some info on who this new person is? Coming into Scorpio's energy. Because they're already in your field, right? That's the only way that the tarot will pick up on that synchronicity, because they're coming in. So, we have a King of Swords. Nine of Swords and the Five of Wands. Okay, why the Nine of Swords? Who's worried about this competition? I'm telling you, it's this King of Wands. Oh, I feel like this King of Swords, so could very well be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. might be showing up here, and I feel like they're seeing their opportunity. They're seeing their window of opportunity here, and they don't want to miss it. And I feel like they're ready to come in and go to battle to make sure that you choose them. Could very well be a new soulmate with that Lovers over there. Let's see this Five of Wands. Yeah, they've been biding their time. I feel like this person maybe already knows who you are. Let's get one more on the King of Swords. Yep. Knight of Cups. They're coming in. They're coming in and offering that cup, and I think it's because they've spotted their window of opportunity. I do feel like this person's been kind of biding their time, waiting for the right moment, and they've decided that that moment is now. So, woo! I like it, Scorpio. I hope you found that helpful. That was a fun reading. I will see you next week. Bye.